What's up, YouTube? Brad here, Fowler's Farmhouse and More. And today we're going to be unboxing our brand new miter stand. And I know if you've watched some of our videos in the past, I make some comments about, oh, it doesn't matter, you can do it on the ground. I don't have a designated spot. If you watch the noodle board video or our shop tour video. But those days are gone because now I got me a miter saw stand. I know a lot of shops have like a designated spot for their miter saw. They build these big miter saw cabinets and things like that. And we may do that when we actually get into our own shop, but we're still in a temporary shop right now. So for us, this is going to be really helpful to get us up off the ground and have us a place to work. So let's get started. Also, we went with Delta. I've heard a lot of good things about Delta. It looks like a good quality built product. Plus, Delta's manufacturing, their home base is actually here in Spartanburg, South Carolina, which is where we live. So it's always good. Right off the jump, so they got the instructions here. I usually throw this to the side, but I will probably actually use it this time. Got our pieces here. Looks like real good, solid, thick stuff here. So we'll start pulling this stuff out, lay it out, and we'll figure out what's what. But the packaging is good. Everything's in there. Nothing's rattling or moving. Even these little knobs are actually still where they're supposed to be. So it's awesome. All right, now that we got it all out of the packaging, not as intimidating as I thought. It looked like a lot inside the box, but I say altogether we got about 9 pieces, not counting the small little knobs and stuff. Looking at these wheels, I'm really liking these big thick rubber wheels. These things are some ham hocks. Let's keep moving. now as you can see, we got our saw all bolted to the frame and everything. Everything's real good and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. A couple features that I really like. We've got these expandable arms, which gives us a lot bigger holding power there. So now we can really cut down these big long boards without having to worry about trying to balance them on this little platform that our saw comes with. So that's awesome. Another thing that's really cool is it's got this adjustable stop block. So we can raise that up, put our board right here, and you get the same cut every single time. And then another feature that we'll really be using, especially since we're going to move this around and we're in a tight space, is the collapsible storage space here. So we got this, hit that button right here, and then it just raises right on up. And now the saw will stick just like this. So now we can store it out of the way. We'll do a full review after we make a few cuts, but so far that's the assembly of it. I was a little bit more involved than I thought, but still nonetheless pretty easy. The bolts on the book weren't labeled, but a little common sense was able to figure out which bolts go where. So let's make a few cuts, see how we like it. Okay, so we've been using this stand now for a couple weeks. We've made several cuts on it. I didn't record all of them because I didn't want to bore you guys with me cutting a bunch of lumber for no reason. I can't complain about the stand at all. It's pretty strong, sure, it's pretty sturdy. The arms are awesome. Granted, if you go too far out, you start to get a little sag with a heavier board. But for the 2x6s, 2x8s, 4x4s, everything that I use and I cut, I've had no issues. I know a lot of people build miter saw stands, but for me, this just works better because I move around a lot, and this helps me cut the bigger pieces too. Because if I build a stand inside a wall, I'm limited to whatever space that wall has. As where this, I can roll it out and I can, move it around. As far as purchase, I mean, $200, but I think it was well worth it, and 10 out of 10, I'd recommend it. I think this is a good solid stand, and I'm gonna keep using it. So if you guys like it, you want to get one, I would highly recommend getting the Delta. So check it out.